Ada questions tak apa-apa? Okay, untuk hari ni, for today, kita akan focus on group 1 je dulu. Okay, elements in group 1. In group 17, empiric 3, kita akan fokuskan minggu depan. Alright. Okay. Okay, cikgu dah post materials dalam group GC dengan activities untuk hari ni. Okay, sebelum kita ni, cikgu akan show banyak video hari ni. Okay, kita akan tengok video dulu. Alright, semua dah nampak. Okay, kita akan tengok. Okay, ini adalah 3 metal. Okay, metal, logam.
Here I'm working with some lithium metal, very difficult to cut.
Okay, mula kita lithium, belah kiri,
pretty easy to cut.
sodium.
You notice when I cut through that the fresh sodium is very shiny compared to the rest. Let's zoom in real quick. Let's see if we can really get in there. So this side will reflect a lot of light. The other sides are pretty dull. And you'll see that especially...
Okay. Cikgu nak semua buka periodic table. Okay, buka periodic table. Okay, and then notice kedudukan lithium, sodium dengan potassium. Okay, notice dulu kedudukan dia macam mana. Kedudukan lithium, sodium and potassium. Okay, tengok dalam periodic table, buku teks muka surat 275. Textbook 275. Okay, open the periodic table and then notice the location of lithium, sodium and potassium. Okay, notice the location. Okay, and then kita sambung video ni, kita continue.
Especially with the potassium here. I'm going to go ahead and give this kind of a half cut.
Nampak tangan dia. Okay, dia dah potong potassium, recut the potassium.
So for the potassium, this is the side that's freshly cut, and you can see the dullness to the other sides compared to that one. So I'm going to go ahead and take those 3 and I'm going to add them to water, and we can look at the kind of reactivity of those 3 alkali metals with water. So here I'm going to take the lithium and add that to the water.
Lithium dulu.
Generate hydrogen gas.
Kita akan ambil lithium.
And lithium hydroxide. So you're going to see a pink color develop here, and then you're going to see some smoke come off, and that's either lithium metal or that's lithium hydroxide coming off of there. Maybe a little bit of liquid water.
Okay, lithium.
But it's not as reactive as, say,
Notice
sodium.
the
Sodium into the next
observation. Okay, yang dapat tengok. Lithium dulu. Okay.
And the sodium is actually probably going to
Then
ignite.
sodium.
So you'll see some orange flame perhaps, or some sparks, or some shrapnel. And then the last one, I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 pieces of potassium in.
Okay, and then akan bubuh potassium pula.
Potassium than the other 2. In terms of amount, you'll find that the reactivity is a little bit greater.
Okay, ini akan terjadi kalau if we put a little bit of
now that potassium there was quite reactive there, but the sodium.
Okay, what happen kalau kita letak dalam, okay, kita akan tengok secara bird eye view pula. Macam mana the reaction, the bird eye view. Okay, so kita nampak macam mana lithium tu bergerak. Okay, and then notice apa observation dia. Okay, and then sodium. Seketul dia bubuh. Okay, macam cube gula tu tapi lagi kecil. And notice the differences between sodium, lithium and potassium. Nanti kita akan tengok. Kalau kita tengok explosion in slow motion, kita tengok dia punya pergerakan. Macam mana dia jadi. And then explode. Satu titis air saja. Okay, that's why group 1 elements ni, kalau kita simpan, kita tak boleh letak dalam bekas biasa saja. Okay, ni kalau dia lambung seketul yang besar, sodium ke ini, ke potasium, dia akan explode. Okay, the quantity matters. And then it keluar apa? Okay, tadi tu apa? Sodium dan potasium. Okay, and then dia boleh pecahkan juga. Okay, kalau kita letak seketul dalam mangkuk jamban ke, tu kan dia boleh pecah seketul yang besar lah. Okay, a chunk of rubidium in water. Betul, dia pecah batak tu, cesium. Okay, this is semua down the group. Okay, kita notice apa yang jadi bila down the group. Okay, francium ni kita tak ada yang real, okay, tapi dia ada acceleration sebab francium ni the half life is very low, okay, 22 minutes. Has no stable, dia tak stable, so cannot easily lah, kita tak ada jumpa. So this is basically illustration sahaja, okay. Okay, that's why for for elements ni, group 1, kita kena simpan dia, store dia dalam minyak, okay, dalam bekas yang ada minyak. So kita rendamkan di dalam minyak. Okay, asap kat belakang apa tu? Okay, itu adalah hydrogen gas, okay. Okay, itu first activity kita. Siapa tanya? Yes.
Why don't we have francium?
Okay, because we have francium, okay, but francium is not very stable. It's very not stable, okay, very unstable. Therefore, it cannot exist in a natural. I mean, like it cannot exist as sodium. Macam sodium, we can find sodium in our life. But for francium, it only has a byproduct of francium because it has a very low half-life. It means kalau it exists as francium, okay, we have 0.1 gram of francium. After 20 minutes, it will become 0.0 half of 0.1 gram lah after 20 minutes because the half-life is very short. Okay, that's why lah dia punya reason. Okay, potasium semua tu kita adalah saintis tu. Before this, elements ni dinamakan basically seperti nama Greek. Okay, orang Greek, orang Roman ke, dewa Roman, apa Greek god tu, ancient Greek god apa benda semua tu. But itu depends lah, bukan orang Melayu yang jumpa. Kalau orang Melayu jumpa mungkin dia letak apa nasi lemak ke batu ke macam tu. Okay, sebab bukan orang Malaysia yang jumpa, basically ancient apa western people yang jumpa lah. Then they gave the name lah. Okay, so today for our first activity, cikgu akan pastekan satu link dekat chat. Okay, Mentimeter, siapa pernah buat Mentimeter? Ada tak pernah buat Mentimeter? Okay, klik dekat chat. Half-life ni basically the time they can reduce by half. The concentration will reduce by half. For example, kalau most reactive element, the half time is very low. Very high, very low or very high, something macam tu lah. For example, kalau if we have 5 gram of a certain metal and then the half-life is 10 minutes, okay, after 10 minutes, the amount, the material will decay into half. So bukan half dari separuh, half the amount. So tadi kita ada 5 gram, after 10 minutes, it will come to 2.5 gram. Okay, after 10 minutes, 2.5 divide by 2 until tu sampai eternity. Alright, okay. Klik dekat ni. Okay, klik dekat Mentimeter ni. Okay. Ada dua soalan. Okay. Kenapa which physical properties? Patutnya what can you observe? Sekejap ya. Okay, boleh terus isi terus voting tu. Okay, click. So everything have half-life, yes. Okay, apa physical properties yang boleh observe daripada eksperimen tadi tu? Okay, tulis. Apa physical properties yang kita boleh observe daripada dia potong tadi? Kita tahu, okay? Observe lah, kita perhatikan. Apa yang boleh kita perhatikan, physical properties, property physical yang kita boleh perhatikan daripada eksperimen tadi tu. Pada cara dipotong ke, okay, boleh isi. Ada 3 ni, ada 3 tempat kosong, so semua boleh isi. Kita akan tengok dulu. Cepat. Okay, cikgu share yang siapa yang dah buat. Okay, semua boleh tengok sini. Tidak tengok. Physical properties tu apa dia? Tulis dulu. Apa yang kita nampak observe? Physical properties. Cepat. At least semua orang kena tulis satu. So sepatutnya cikgu dah ada 20, at least 20 words dalam ni. Okay, cikgu bagi masa lagi 1 minit. 11:18 cikgu tutup vote. Okay, Ted, masa telah tamat. Okay, siapa boleh bagi tak payah bagi apa. Okay, kita tengok sini. Soalan ditanya tentang, the question asks physical properties, okay, that you can observe from this experiment. Okay, adakah can react with water, explosion, fire, itu adalah physical properties. Okay, remember what is physical properties? Physical properties adalah properties that we can observe, we can measure, and paling penting apa? It cannot create a new thing. Okay, it cannot create a new thing. Therefore, semua yang tulis dalam ni adalah salah semua. Unfortunately, semua salah. This is semua adalah chemical properties. Okay, therefore, sepatutnya macam mana physical properties? Okay, kita tengok tadi. Okay, this is physical properties of alkali metal. Nanti kita akan tahu. We will know why this group 1 we call as alkali metal. Gas solid is physical, phase of metals, 3 states of metals. Okay, so physical properties tadi, kalau kita tengok video awal-awal tadi, okay, kita tengok dekat sini, apa yang kita boleh nampak, these 3 elements are apa? Metallic, shiny. Satu lagi apa? Soft, because we can easily cut using knife yang biasa saja. Pisau potong sayur kita boleh cut. Okay. For example, macam gold juga, explosive is not physical properties. Explosive, it can create something. Okay. Therefore, it is a chemical properties. Okay, physical properties that we can observe and cannot create a new thing. That does not, yang kita observe tu will not create a new thing. For example, kita observe this is okay, the metal is shiny, okay, silver, and then can easily cut. When we cut, only the amount je yang berubah, okay, but no new product produced, okay. Therefore, the physical properties for group 1, kalau kita tengok balik dekat sini, wait, mana tu banyak sangat tab. Alright, the physical properties for group 1, kita tengok dia adalah soft, okay, soft paling senang and can be cut easily. Kita boleh cut guna pisau potong sayur, okay. Since it is metal, very good conductors of heat and electricity. This is some, okay, kita akan pergi dulu ke the main properties of metallic, of metal. Satu, good conductors of heat and electricity. And then apa dia? Shiny, warna dia shiny, silvery tu kan. Okay, and then kita pergi ke yang specific for group 1, which is soft and can be cut easily. Kalau gigit pun sebenarnya boleh, kita boleh boleh potong. But kalau kita gigit, apa akan jadi adalah dia akan meletuklah dalam mulut, sebab in our mouth we have water, air liur tu. Okay, so it's very reactive. Kalau kena sedikit air pun, if put a drop of water, it will explode. Okay, and then the melting points of alkali. Kita tengok dekat sini, biru ni, this melting point. Before this, in group 18, down the group, the melting point increase. Okay, the melting point increases and the boiling point increases as well. Okay, wait lah, ada barang sampai lah. Cikgu nak ambil barang sekejap, sorry. Tak apa, ada orang ambil. Alright, okay. Physical need to be with electrons. Yes, physical properties with electrons. No, it's not for electrons. It's with the neutron, the nucleus. Okay. That's why for isotopes, they will have the same chemical properties. Okay, because the number of electrons is the same, but they will have different physical properties because their nucleus have different nuclear number. Okay, kita tengok dekat sini for melting point and boiling point. Down the group for elements in group 1, the melting point and boiling point decreases. Okay, and then from kita tengok tadi video tadi, down the group, the reactivity pun increases. Okay, for example, kita tengok potassium is more softer than sodium and lithium, and then it's create more explosion than sodium and lithium. Why? Okay, because kita tengok dekat let us go to the electron arrangement. Down the group, the number of electron shell increase. Kita nampak ni. Lithium only have 2 shells, sodium 3, 4, 5 and so on. But the valence electron is only 1. Okay, 1. Therefore, semakin tinggi, the higher the number more shells, okay, it is easier yang lagi banyak shell tu to remove or to donate the 1 valent electrons. Sebab apa? Why? Because when there are more shells, the attraction between the nucleus, okay, the nucleus ni yang kosong belah kiri ni, nucleus, and the valence electron, the one is very low attraction forces. Therefore, it's easier untuk remove electron if they have more shells. Okay, last night probably ada dengar perkataan electronegativity and electropositivity. Okay, electronegativity bermaksud the easier for the atom to receive electron. Okay, maksud dia untuk receive. Bila dia receive electron, the charge will be negative, macam chlorine. Electronegativity for chlorine is 3, and then fluorine paling electronegative, which is 4.0. Kita panggil sebagai electronegativity scale. Okay, kalau semakin kurang electronegativity, it means it is more electropositive lah. So it is easier to remove 1 electron. Itu je, don't worry about it. Kataan tu nanti cikgu akan buat glossary. Okay, next. Kita dah tahu physical properties. Okay, and then tadi kita tengok explosion that explosion are the chemical properties. Okay, kita tengok segi kat sini elements dulu. Okay, down the group, the density increases. Why the density increases? The atomic, sebab lagi banyak shell and lagi banyak electron, so lagi berat lah. Okay, more heavier lah the atom. And then the atomic radius pun increase because there are more shells. Melting and boiling point, however, decrease sebab it is easier untuk remove one electron yang dalam macam ni. For example, kalau kita tengok sini, in potassium and lithium. Potassium has 4 shell. 1, 2, 3, 4. While lithium has only 2 shell, 2 and 1. Therefore, the attraction between valence electron, okay, and the nucleus for lithium is stronger in lithium than in potassium. Sebab potassium ni valence electron dia lagi jauh daripada nukleus. Therefore, lagi jauh, lagi lemahlah tarikan nukleus terhadap valence electron. Therefore, it is easier untuk potassium remove one electron compared to lithium. Okay. Okay, next kita akan beri ke chemical property. Okay, for chemical properties, basically untuk tahun ni, we must do an experiments. Okay, in this group one elements, there will be 3 experiments that we can use to describe the chemical properties of group 1 metals. Okay, tadi kalau kita tengok in this experiment, okay, we see the water, cikgu tak tunjuk. Okay, we see that the water, tadi tu water tu adalah berwarna, apa kita panggil, berwarna transparent, clear, and then after we put the apa benda tu, element, the water turn purple. So, siapa boleh bagi tahu hypothesis? Anyone? Why the color turn purple? The water turn purple lah, bukan the color of the metal turn purple. The color of the water turns purple. Anyone can give some insight? Nak try? Okay, try relate it with our red cabbage juice experiment.
Neutral?
It's not really natural because it use another indicator. I mean, like, try to relate. It means that the pH
Is high.
the pH changes. Therefore, it depends lah on the indicator that we use. In this experiment, they use phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein, the color changes. If it is neutral or acidic, it will be colorless. But if it is alkaline, it will turn into purple. Okay, really experiment pH changes. Okay, the pH changes. Therefore, the hypothesis is the pH changes, and then we can see the observation. The color changes from colorless to purple. Okay, and then the indicator used is phenolphthalein, and the phenolphthalein too, it means that it is alkaline. Therefore, that's why group 1 ni we call as alkaline metal, because it can react with water to produce alkaline and hydrogen gas. Okay. Pin of the hook. Now pH. pH is the you call as the pH scale ni. It involve calculation as well. Okay, it is not arbitrary. Okay, basically is the concentration of hydrogen ion. Okay. Okay, next we go to another experiment. Okay, don't worry. Kalau kita dah buka sekolah later, okay, yes, hydrogen potential. Okay, if we pergi ke I don't understand, can you please repeat yang mana? Which one? Okay, pH. Okay, basically, okay, since the color changes, okay, and then we relate it to our experiment in red cabbage too. Therefore, our hypothesis is it is not alkaline or acidic dulu, okay. The hypothesis is the pH changes. Okay, the pH changes. So, tapi kita tak tahu pH tu change from where to where. Okay, basically the water yang kita guna tadi tu yang colorless, it is neutral. Okay, they use distilled water, neutral, and then the pH changes. Okay, the indicator, okay, the last experiment, okay, that you did, you are using red K-based juice as indicator. Each indicator has their own color sets. Okay, so tak sama. Okay, it's different. Okay, it's different. For example, if you use litmus paper, it will be different. If you use universal indicator, it will be different. If you use potassium permanganate, it will be different. But in this experiment, he used phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein. So the phenolphthalein, the color changes. Okay, if it is acidic or neutral, it will be colorless. Okay, phenolphthalein mainly used in titration. Okay, but if the solution become alkaline, the color will change into purple. That's why kita nampak the solution after we put the the element in the water, the color turns into purple. Okay, it means the solution becomes alkaline. Why it becomes alkaline? Because the solution produce alkaline oxide lah, hydroxide. For example, kalau kita bubuh lithium tu, apa akan jadi adalah lithium will react with water. Okay, kita akan masuk nanti tentang chemical equation. Lithium will react with water to produce lithium hydroxide, LiOH, okay, and then hydrogen gas. Yang asap ni adalah hydrogen gas. And then we can test juga nanti hydrogen gas ni. It will produce pop sound, bunyi meletup-letupan. But for oxygen, it will ignite a burn splinter. Okay, beza tu. Satu menyalakan, satu bunyi pop, explode. Alright. Okay, next kita akan pergi ke next experiment. Reaction of group 1 elements with oxygen. Okay. Kita nampak kita boleh potong, we can cut the alkaline metal guna pisau pelit je, pisau biasa tu, pisau apa lipat tu. Alright. Small pieces, alright. Tapi kita tak boleh pegang, jangan pegang sebab tangan kita ni ada peluh. Okay, kita tak boleh pegang. We cannot handle it using our bare hands. Sebab sekarang kita ada peluh, dia akan ni lah meletup nanti. Okay, kita keringkan dulu using filter paper. Ini dia nak try sebab kita store it in the oil. Okay, so kita nak buang oil tersebut. Okay, and then kita heat it guna Bunsen burner. So basically react with oxygen ni kita burn dia lah, kita burnkan dia, bakar dia. Okay, and then notice the color, the flame color. Okay, this is sodium and then potassium. Color tak nampak sangat. Should be nampak. Okay, nampak tu color dia berubah sikit. Okay, and then after we put this water, okay, ni kita boleh test water ni apa jadi nanti. Kita test guna litmus paper. Okay, it turns red litmus paper into blue sebab it is alkali. Alright, okay, chemical equation nanti cikgu akan ajar macam mana nak tulis. Alright. It reacts with, because it have the same chemical properties. It will react with water, it will react with oxygen, okay, it will react with chlorine juga. Okay, kita akan pergi ke chlorine pula. Okay, don't worry, I will share video ni dalam materials nanti. Wait, mana chlorine? Okay, this is kalau kita react dengan chlorine pula. Okay, kalau if you can see, okay, the apa nak kata, the cikgu pause, cikgu tak tekan. Okay, this is a yellow color. The test tube ada color yellow. Bukan bermaksud dia tak basuh betul-betul. Okay, tak basuh guna sabun. Okay, because dalam tu ada chlorine gas. Okay, the chlorine gas is yellow color ni. Okay, the experiment they they will burn the first, will burn the metal first. Okay, and then masukkan ke dalam test tube ni. Dia heat dulu, panaskan dulu. Bukan burn lah, tadi tu kita burn dengan oksigen.
Sodium. Potassium.
Teacher, are you saying something or is your mute on? Because we can't hear anything.
Sorry, I'm mute. Okay. Did I already explain about the chlorine?
Everything have pH, right?
Oh, yes, everything has pH. Okay. Tadi semua dah tengok tak belum video tu?
Yes.
But maybe cikgu mute kot and cannot hear my explanation. Okay, cikgu, I explain balik. Okay, the product that will be produced adalah basically since we react with chlorine, so dalam sodium ni yang akan produce adalah NaCl, table salt, because Na plus Cl akan produce NaCl, Li plus Cl akan jadi LiCl, and K plus Cl akan jadi KCl. Basically this is salt lah. Okay.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
why do we need to heat it up first?
Aduh, I saw silap ni lah, share screen. Okay, this one tadi. Okay, basically the middle one tu Na, sodium, and then it will react with Cl akan produce NaCl. Okay, NaCl. And then yang dekat lithium ni will produce LiCl, and for potassium the left one tu produce KCl. Okay, potassium chloride. Okay, for today, okay, there will be two activities. Not two activities, one activities only. Okay, in your GC, I already post the materials. I will post the videos, okay, the videos, and then I will post the recording as well. And then this is for the activities. Okay, if you do not have capabilities to use laptops or anything, just write in the on paper lah, and then take picture and upload it on GC. Okay, this is same as last class lah. Okay, kalau siapa yang ada komputer, siapa dah hand in. Okay, this is activities for today. Okay, you should write the observation. Okay, for today, for experiment tadi lah, I will share again the videos. Okay, and then bawah tu, okay, for those yang tak ada, cannot use laptops, okay, just draw this table and then write the observation. Okay, and then this is the questions, just fill in the blanks, and then objective, just write the answer. And then RAM is the ni lah, related atomic mass, proton number, number of shells, just write it down, okay, from the textbook. And then for materials, question 2, just write the answer. Question 2, just fill the blank. Okay, based on the PDF tadi tu lah. Okay, kita pergi dulu how to write the chemical equations dulu. Okay, the first thing to write chemical equation, okay, kita akan pergi dengan chlorine dulu. Sebab this is paling senang. Okay, we write dulu it's in word dalam perkataan dahulu. Okay, for example, for sodium, this is template ke? Alamak, boleh cikgu tersilap ubah template. Oh, okay. Sorry. Why I cannot share screen? Sorry. Okay. This how do we write the chemical equation? First, kita write dulu dia punya words, okay? Sodium, okay, plus chlorine. Okay, and then is bukan equal, kita tak boleh letak equal sebab dia tak sama. Okay, kita akan letak arrow. to denote yang new product produce. So yang akan produce adalah sodium chloride. However, yang ni bukan a chemical equation. Okay, this is just paling asas, the basic. Okay, to write the chemical equation, we must know dulu kita write the element symbol. Okay, for sodium is Na plus Cl will produce NaCl. However, it is not it's not correct because Cl ni cannot exist as Cl. Dia tak boleh exist as Cl. Why? Sebab dia akan exist as diatomic. Okay, diatomic. So dia akan jadi Cl2. Cl2 bukan Cl2 besar, Cl2 kecil. Okay, Cl2. Okay, and then next kita kena balance the equation. Kita tengok dekat sini, Cl ada 2, but sebelah kanan on the right side Cl only have 1. And then Na ada 2, Na ada 1, but sebelah kanan Na ada 1. So Na dah balance. However, the Cl tak balance. So apa yang kita boleh buat adalah, since Cl belah kiri ada 2, we put Cl 2 belah kanan. So, kita letak macam sini 2NaCl. Okay, kita dah ada Cl2, Cl pun kita dah ada 2, but Na kita ada 1 kat belah kiri. So we put 2 kat sini. So akan jadi 2Na plus Cl2. Okay, how to make the number small? Tekan control, lepas tu tekan comma, shortcut dia. Kalau tak boleh nak buat small, how to make it small? Okay, paling senang adalah click the number. Okay, klik ni and then tekan dekat format text ni, klik subscript. Macam tu, subscript. Kalau superscript dia akan jadi power. Okay, next kita pergi dekat water pula. Okay, potassium and water. Okay, potassium in water, dia akan jadi apa? Kita akan ada potassium juga. Write yang first dulu, potassium. Okay, the equation potassium plus water will produce potassium hydroxide. Okay, potassium hydroxide. And kita tak boleh letak N. Okay, kita tak boleh letak dan. Kita kena letak tambah juga. Plus hydrogen gas. Okay, so ada asap tadi tu. Therefore the equation akan jadi potassium, the symbol apa? K. Water, the symbol is H. H2O. Bukan H20, H2O. Okay. It will produce potassium hydroxide. The formula is KOH, or potassium hydroxide. And then akan produce hydrogen gas. So hydrogen gas tak boleh tulis sebagai H. Dia kena tulis sebagai H2. H2. And then this tak balance. Therefore kita kena tengok. Ni kita nanti akan belajar for semester 2 how to balance the chemical equation. So basically apa yang kita boleh buat sekarang, kita tengok H ada 1, 2 and 3. Kita ada 3 H belah kanan on the right side, 1, H2 ni 2. Okay. Tapi belah kiri kita cuma ada only have 2 H. Kita ada 2. O kita ada 1 and K ada 1. Therefore apa yang kita boleh buat adalah kita letak dulu dekat mana paling sedang. Kita letak kat K dulu. 2. Dan kita ada 2K. And then kita ada extra 2 hydrogen, oxygen. And then kita ada 4 hydrogen. So macam ni. Don't worry, nanti untuk semua ni basically for all the dia tak, kalau kita letak 1 and A dia tak balance lah, the question will not be balanced, takkan balance. So apa yang boleh nanti adalah for every row ni just salin balik je. Okay, sodium kita replace K ni with Na, lithium we replace K with Li, macam tu. But the difference lah for every reaction. Dengan water kita nampak potassium akan produce hydroxide, potassium hydroxide and what? Hydrogen gas. Tapi with chlorine gas, it will produce NaCl, garam. Okay, kita akan pergi ke dengan oxygen gas. Okay, oxygen gas. Macam mana oxygen gas? Okay, lithium. Lithium. Oh. Plus oxygen. So it will produce. Okay, ingat kena ada arrow, tak boleh ada sama dengan. It will produce lithium oxide. Okay, lithium oxide. Lithium oxide. Okay, the formula symbol Li plus O, oxygen kan. Lithium oxide tak tahu formula dia. Kita tengok lithium oxide formula adalah Li control Li to O. Okay, however O2 ni tak boleh exist as O. O kena exist as O2 sebab dia gas. Jadi tak balance. So nak balance kan, tambah je 2 kat sini sebab ada O, and then kita letak 4. Okay, nanti salin je balik yang ni. And then isi gantikan je, substitute Li with sodium and potassium, KK semua tu. Okay, you can try now buat tu plus. Okay, boleh try. Boleh klik dekat Google Classroom tu. Boleh try. Sekejap, cikgu post materials yang video tadi tu dekat dalam GC. And then boleh ni lah. Wait. Bye. Boleh kan observe the reaction, the color dia tu. Okay, boleh try jawab sekarang. Jawab soalan objektif je dulu. Okay, try buat soalan objektif. Kalau print pun boleh.
Teacher,
Ha?
when we put the alkaline metals into the chlorine, why do we need to burn it first?
Okay, because we need to activate dia dulu. Activate. So kalau kita biar je, kita put je biasa, if it's not heat, it will take longer lah reaction. Lama lah, okay, because need the energy to activate dulu. Okay, kalau print, okay, for this, kalau print, kalau boleh jawab dekat Google Docs lagi senang sebenarnya, Najihan. Sebab cikgu dah buat template tu, you just need to fill lah. Ni for those yang tak ada komputer, okay, you can write on the, dalam buku, okay, apa dia, Yishao?
The PDF, do we need to do it?
Yes, do the PDF first, yang objektif dulu. Okay, semua tengok dekat sini. Wait. Okay. Dalam template that already given, this is just write the answer A, B, C, D. Okay, the questions ada dalam PDF. This is the template, okay? Template tu isi saja. You just need to fill. The exercise for group A1 elements, this is the template, okay? You can do it now. Kita akan discuss objektif dulu. I show the question lah supaya senang semua nak tengok sekejap ya. Ya. Okay, buat yang ni dulu. 1, 2 and 3 question je. Yeah, saya tak tulis kat doc. Saya tak tulis dalam. Alright, okay, tak apa. Okay, kena try download kot. Try download apps yang docs tu kat Play Store. Pakai apa? Pakai tab ke pakai laptop? Atau pakai phone? Okay, jawab yang ni dulu. Okay, jawab yang ni dulu. Tak boleh buka GC sebab internet slow. Okay, tak apa, nanti cikgu akan sharekan template tersebut. Okay. And then nanti salin, tulis di dalam apa tu, gambar. Tulis dalam gambar, salin dalam buku. Gambar hantar je kat cikgu kat Telegram. Okay, cikgu hantar terus lah dia punya template dia sekejap. Sekejap dia. Tak perlu, nanti cikgu hantar. Okay, cikgu akan bagi masa pukul 12 and then kita bincang sekejap and then kita endkan kelas. Alright? Tak apa, tengok yang ni dulu. Aira buat yang ni dulu. Okay, tengok dekat depan ni. Then just write the answer je, A, B, C. Alamak, buku basah. Okay, sorry Tuah. Okay. Siapa boleh bagi answer jawapan? Hello, ada orang tak? Okay, nombor 1. Okay, nombor 1 A. Why? Sebab apa A? Siapa boleh tahu? Sebab apa A? Outer shell dia apa?
The valence electron should be 1.
Okay, the valence electron should be 1 ataupun 1 electron in the outer shell. Okay, sebab bukan memang jawapan A. Sebab kalau dia bagi soalan and you need to explain it, for example, structurized question, why this A atom is in group 1. So just cakap the valence electron is 1 tu je. Okay, number 2. Number 2 tadi siapa tulis? Tu adalah D. Rubidium, okay, ini kena compare in predictable. Kita tengok dulu kedudukan sodium and rubidium. Okay, based on that, rubidium terletak, rubidium is below sodium. Therefore, number 2, the question is apa? Adakah both metal form acidic oxides? No, they are alkaline. Has a lower melting point than sodium. React less quickly with water ataupun less electrons. Okay, down the group, apa akan jadi adalah the size will be increased. Jadi more electrons and more protons and more neutrons. Therefore, D and C salah lah. Okay, D tak boleh less electron, will be more. React less quickly, tak, semakin bawah dia akan semakin increase reactivity. Okay. Tapi therefore the correct answer adalah B. Has a lower melting point, but it's easier to remove 1 electron than sodium. Okay, number 3. Which is not true untuk Z ni. Z ni is group 1, jadi apa yang tak betul? Number 3.1. React with water to produce alkaline. Betul, memang dia react with alkaline solution. Okay. To produce, bukan react with kan, will produce alkaline solution. Remember yang warna changes tadi tu, color changes. React with oxygen to produce a black solid. No, kita nampak semua tadi produce a white solid. Okay. Number 3, react with chlorine gas to produce a white solid. Betul, semua akan react with chlorine gas to produce a white solid. And number 4, react with sodium hydroxide solution to form an acidic solution. No, kita tak involve pun sodium hydroxide ni. And then dia kata acidic solution, impossible sebab dia akan produce alkaline solution. Therefore the answer adalah D, 2 and 4. Okay. Ada questions before cikgu endkan. Jadi for your work, okay, sama juga Saturday. Just fill in from the textbook, just fill in je. The answer semua ada dalam textbook and the materials, okay? Dalam textbooks and materials that I already post in GC. Okay, and then boleh tengok video tu juga. Okay, before cikgu end, cikgu nak tangkap kedatangan. Template muka surat 2 ni isi apa? Template muka surat 2 yang mana tu? Yang ni ke? Yang ni kena Jen? Ya, objektif tu just isi je, isi yang tadi kita bincang tadi tu. Jawapan tadi tu. Soalan semua berdasarkan PDF tersebut. Sekejap. Cikgu tu silap lah. Okay, ada questions lagi tak?
Teacher, why can you send the videos in Telegram?
Okay. Oh, I send dekat ni lah, dekat GC. I send the link, okay, for the Telegram. NGC, and then you just click the link and then dia akan bawa ke ni lah classroom tu, and then ada video kat situ.
Okay.
Alright, kalau tak ada, if you okay, try click dekat sini jap. I send the link first kat Telegram.
And teacher, what do we answer in question 2?
Questions tu,
Question 2 here.
okay, questions tu based on the PDF lah. Okay, this PDF.
Oh, you.
Structure question, this one.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Number 1 ni, I already put the table, just fill in from textbook. And question 2, just write the answer. Why? What is the physical state of lithium in condition? Okay, kalau gas, just write the gas. Kalau solid, just write solid. Liquid, just write liquid. Macam tu je. And then state the changes ni based on the table ni. And then you can state the changes. Okay, physical properties as well. Okay, and then for question 3 ni, okay, just write je. Okay, I already put the template, dia akan macam tu, just write macam tu. Okay. Alright, we akan endkan recording.